Black Ops 7 is bringing fan favorite weapons from Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 4, but this gives me an idea what other weapons could we see within Black Ops 7. How's it going, everyone? My name is Bearsy, and in today's video, I want to talk about 5 weapons that I would like to see within Black Ops 7. Now, this could either apply to multiplayer or zombies, because I have both audiences here on the channel, and I think all these weapons would make you smile, especially if you are a hardcore player. Now, before I dive into this video, I want to say that I've included weapons for Black Ops 2 and 3/4. You'll see what I'm talking about later, but without further ado, let's just dive right into this list. First one is going to be what you guys saw in the thumbnail, and if you are a hardcore Black Ops 3 player, you know exactly what I'm about to say. The Mandalore. This weapon is honestly one of the most iconic weapons in the entire franchise of Call of Duty history. You know, it's funny because I posted a comment pretty much on someone else's video and it's gotten 50 likes. So I'm just straight up assuming at this point that people, either forgot that this gun exists and they want to see it return, or they remember it so fondly that they want this gun to return. If you guys don't know what this gun is, pretty much for this entire list, I'm going to be showing everything in multiplayer in their respective games. It was a full auto assault rifle with a 30-round magazine, and it was one of the most powerful weapons that I personally had fun with within Black Ops 3 multiplayer. While that game did have, wall jumping, anti-gravity, all that fun jazz, within Black Ops 3, I feel like the gunsmith for this gun itself and like the prestige attachments would go absolutely hard. And this could either be a launch weapon, which honestly, I don't know if it is, but it could be, or it could be in like Season 2 and Season 3, where they remaster maybe a Black Ops 3 map and bring this in with a pair. Now, this gun is very strong, and it would have to be balanced accordingly, but this is one of the most satisfying guns to use for the gun sound, for the recoil, for the headshots. Everything else in between is that this gun was perfect, and I really want to see it return. Up next, everyone's favorite SMG from Black Ops 3 again, the VMP. Now this is where I said Black Ops 3/Black Ops 4 because this was in both titles, and both the times that it actually appeared within Black Ops 3 and 4, it was one of the most devastating powerhouses that we have ever seen as a submachine gun. Sure, there have been other SMGs that have absolutely destroyed within the Black Ops 3/4 meta, but there was something very special about this gun. In fact, in Black Ops 6, they actually made the Jackal a prestige, blueprint for the VMP because that's how iconic it is within the franchise. And it's pretty much another 30-round magazine gun with a high fire rate and a very low recoil if you know how to build it accordingly. And I feel like, if this was brought into the modern era of Call of Duty, speaking that we haven't seen it since the, the golden age or the old days of Call of Duty, with a brand new fresh choice of light and brand new graphics, this gun would not only feel incredible to use, but would look absolutely amazing with the final mastery camo. So VMP has to be on this list. Alright, to all my Black Ops 2 fans out there, raise your hands because this one's going to strike right home at you. And we thought this was all going to be coming within Season 1, but turns out it's going to be the ballistic knife, the Ballista. Now, the Ballista is honestly such a cool sniper rifle. It was one of the first sniper rifles that we ever had within the Call of Duty series to get the iron sight attachment. And not only that, it was a quick scoping beast. You had snipers like the DSR, which is pretty much making its grand return within Black Ops 7 as the Verse Recon, but I feel like it needs its bigger brother, or its older / maybe least, older brother at that point, is that we need the Ballista to return. What better way to actually pair the DSR 50 with the Ballista, the thing that really kicked off quick scoping within Black Ops 2. Now, this was a weaker version of the DSR 50 within Black Ops 2 multiplayer, but besides the point, the gunsmith, with this weapon, if they ever did decide to bring the Ballista back, how you could speed up the aim down sights, how you can actually make it so it's built like a long range sniper or a quick range sniper, this would be honestly one of the best sniper rifles within Black Ops 7 Zombies history. And as of right now, we don't really have a true quick scoping weapon within Black Ops 7 multiplayer unless they reveal otherwise, with all the weapons that they're going to be revealing very soon. But this would just fit in very nicely because it would really bring a lot of fans home to the good old days of Black Ops 2. Now, this is a personal pick for me, and this is more of a zombies weapon, because I want to see this in zombies more than I want to see it in multiplayer, because it would definitely get more use in zombies. But the Dingo from Black Ops 3. Now, this was honestly such a fun LMG to use. You know, essentially, it was an 80 round LMG, which had higher mobility than the rest of the LMGs within Black Ops 3. And when it was Pack-a-Punch, it just felt special. It just felt unique. You know, it was the go-to LMG for zombies as opposed to, you know, something like the other LMGs that we had, you know, like the 48 Dredge, and I can't even remember the other ones on top of my head, but you guys get the whole idea. You know, this one was very special for me and other people out there, and I don't know what it was, you know, within Black Ops 3 zombies, but this just actually just strike home, and it was honestly just a quick mobility powerhouse, and a lot of people used it and still use it to this day while playing custom zombies. So I feel like the Dingo from Black Ops 3 would actually be a very good pick for the post-launch season as opposed to something else like the LSAT, which is why I put it here. So the Dingo has to go here. And last but not least is, if I forgot this weapon, a lot of people are going to mention it in my comment section below, the MSMC. This was honestly, you know, pretty much the best SMG within Black Ops 2 and within Black Ops 3. Now, it's a shame that in Black Ops 3, it was actually, you know, in the supply drop system, so a lot of people didn't really get to experience the XMC within Black Ops 3. Now, within Black Ops 2, high damage output, low fire rate, very low recoil, and honestly just one of the best weapons overall within Black Ops 2 multiplayer. I can't speak of my experience with it personally within Black Ops 3 because I didn't even get the gun. In fact, I barely got any of the DLC supply drop weapons, just like all of you out there. But how cool would it be to actually use, you know, the MSMC within its same time period as it was within Black Ops 2? Now, like I said, this could apply to both multiplayer and zombies, and I believe that we did not see the MSMC within, you know, Black Ops 2 zombies or Black Ops 3 zombies at all. And I just feel like that this weapon, you know, right here with its high damage output, low recoil, would do very well in both multiplayer and zombies. And speaking of the gunsmith, is actually going to be a really huge feature within Black Ops 7. This would just really go hard, and I think the MSMC would be a perfect fit for like a Season 1 or a Season 2 weapon to throw it right off the gate. Now, some honorable mentions here, and funny enough, one of the weapons that I was going to put on this list, you know, as opposed to something like the Dingo, was going to be the Maddox from Black Ops 4. And funny enough, they are actually bringing it within Season 1, so I don't have to put it on the list. But essentially, it was a bullpup assault rifle, you know, with a higher than average fire rate, and with the prestige attachment called Echo Fire, would pretty much fire 2 shots at once. They're kind of like a do-do-do-do-do. You guys get the idea if you played Black Ops 4 back in the day. But this would honestly be such a good pick, and I'm so happy it's returning. And I know there's no carry forward, but I really want this weapon to return. It was very odd to see it in Black Ops 6 multiplayer, the SOG. Now, it would go hand in hand with the Maddox because that was essentially how the competitive, you know, was within Black Ops 4, where people would use either the SOG or the Maddox. And I think the SOG here, especially, you know, since there's no carry forward, it would be a perfect idea and a perfect world to see both the SOG, which I really want to come back, and the Maddox from Black Ops 4 within Black Ops 7. I think, you know, just that one exception of bringing the SOG back would be absolutely incredible. And now it's your turn down there in the comment section below. What weapons do you want to see within Black Ops 7 multiplayer or zombies? Let me know down there in the comment section below, because I'm actually going to be, you know, very intrigued to see what weapons you guys pick, because I believe I picked the community's fan favorites all on this list, and I want to hear some of your guys' favorites, whether that is from Black Ops 6 multiplayer all the way from Call of Duty 4. You know, the world's open at this point. The world is your oyster. But I just want to say, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please smash that thumbs up button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you guys do want to see more videos like this, where we cover both multiplayer and zombies. I really like doing both here on the channel, but I lean more heavily towards zombies. And thank you guys so much for the recent support on all the videos. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. This is Bearsy signing off. Stay healthy, stay clean. Bye.